How's it going, guys? It's Isaac here, bringing you the PMC Season 3 draft. Sorry, PMC Season 3 draft analysis. Um, yeah, we're doing it a second time because it turns out they're not gonna have all the megas in Sun and Moon for like another year or whatever. So I don't know. So we had to redraft because obviously a lot of the megas that aren't gonna be in Sun and Moon people had drafted. I'm pretty sure Mega Pidgeot was one of them. So, we just decided to scrap it all and redo it all. Um, just redo the draft, and yeah, that's what we ended up doing, which is pretty cool. Um, because I liked my draft, but at the same time, it kind of didn't make sense to me and a few other people. So, a few things were a bit weird there in there. So I decided to just scrap it all, and just start over, which was great for me in my opinion. So yeah, I think I like the team I drafted in this time. But I like this one better than the one before. So anyway, every team got one free franchise, so it wouldn't cost points, and you'd still get to draft in the first round because in the PMC, if you franchise, you don't get to draft in the first round. You franchise something from last season. But this time it was the old draft for PMC season 3. Or, it was the old draft that people could franchise something from and do that. But unfortunately, I just didn't. Most people did. I think I was one of like just like two or three people that didn't franchise because it was such a free pick that you could get that was on your team before. But I decided to just start over fresh. I could have started, or I could have franchised Circuitry freely and just gotten something to pair it with. But yeah, I just decided to start over. So my first pick, I was almost on the wheel. I was the 15th out of 16, which is pretty cool. But at the same time, I didn't. I went a long time without drafting. So my next pick, or sorry, my first pick, I decided to get Tornadus T because I wanted Genesect, but that got franchised. I wanted Manaphy, but that got sniped from me. I wanted a few other things that would be cool. But yeah, my backup for this was Thundurus Therian, but I wanted Tornadus Therian first because I like how fast it is, and I like the coverage it gets, and I like that that you can do a lot of things with it. It has a lot of different options. It's just variety, and it's a great thing. It's so easy to pair with um, different Pokemon. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this thing. I really haven't ever used Tornadus Therian much at all. Like not just League format, but like you know, just in at all. I just haven't really used it that much, if at all. So yeah, Tornadus T, pure flying type, gets Regenerator, U-turn, Hurricane, Sludge Wave, Knock Off, Rock Slide, just things like that. Cool stuff. My backup was Thundurus Therian because it's a flying type and it's more strong than Tornadus Therian, but it can't go physical, and that's what I like about Tornadus. But it's a flying type just like Tornadus, and also Tornadus gets good strong flying stab, which Thundurus really doesn't. So yeah, next up I decided to get Volcanion, the tier 1B monster. I initially was going to get Latias. If that got sniped, I wanted Latios. Turns out they went back to back, and so I got like, double sniped right there. I wanted a few other things that got sniped. It was really bad the first few rounds. The snipes were just going crazy. The snipers were just going crazy. But anyway, I did get Volcanion. What I like about Volcanion is that it's a fire and water type. It can be bulky, gets the proper coverage. Steam Eruption is like a stronger Scald, which is awesome. It's got a very good typing. It has like 3 types that it's quad resistant to. And yeah, only thing is that it doesn't really pair too well with Tornadus because it shares the rock and electric weakness with Tornadus. But I didn't really want. I knew what I wanted for my third round pick before I knew what I wanted for my second round pick. I just got Volcanion because it's a nuke, to be honest. It's got great special attack, and it's got great dual stab and Fire Blast and Steam Eruption. So that's awesome. So and it's fairly bulky, like I said. But only thing is that it's not the fastest thing in the world, but we can definitely compensate for that. So anyway, next up I got Magnezone. Magnezone pairs greatly with Volcanion, and mainly Tornadus, but also big Volcanion because it has a ground weakness that Tornadus is immune to. Tornadus is weak to rock, fire, and flying. Or sorry, rock, fire, and ice. No, rock, electric, and ice. Sorry. and all of those are resisted by Magnezone. Magnezone is weak to ground and fighting. Obviously, I said ground. Tornadus is immune to ground and is resistant to fighting. It's also got a fire weakness that Volcanion quad resists, you know. So it just works. Alright, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I got it because I feel like I did pretty well with it last last season, and I hope I can use it well again. It's a steel electric type, so that's pretty cool. It was tier 2B, so that's great. And yeah, I'm happy to use it again. It's very strong as well. Gets magnet pull to trap steel types. You know, gets sturdy to live a hit from full if I need to take an earthquake. Um, and then it gets its last ability is analytic, which boosts its attack if it goes second or if it goes last, which is cool because it's not the fastest thing in the world. So next up, I decided to get Diggersby. Diggersby is such a wall breaker. You see its base 56 attack stat. Well, it gets huge power, so it's going to be doubling that. So Azumarill, you know, you see how Azumarill's are so powerful. It has huge power, but it has base 50 attack. Diggersby has base 56 attack. And that's going to give you, and it also has priority stab. It has stab priority in quick attack, just like Azumarill's Aqua Jet. So it's really cool. It doesn't get belly drum like Azumarill, but it does get um, it does get Sword Stance and Agility, something that Agility and Sword Dance. Azumarill does not get Sword Stance or Agility, which is awesome. We get great coverage like Gunk Shot, all the elemental punches, U-turn. We get spikes and stealth rocks. We get uh, obviously a return, earthquake, quick attack, like I said. So you know, it's just I think it's a great pick. It was I believe this was tier 2B as well, which was great because yeah, we just get to rack up those mons with the points. But yeah, so anyway, that's Diggersby, very good wall breaker. I'm just picking up as much offense as possible earlier on. So yeah, next up, I decided to get Haxorus. This was my tier 2A. This is my designated tier 2. Tornadus was my designated tier 1. So we've already used a lot of points because Volcanion was worth 160 points, and the Diggersby and Magnezone were both worth 120 points, and we only have 500 points for the 5 mons that are free. So that I have to use points for. So anyway, Haxorus, I was initially going to get Zygarde 10%, but then I decided to get Flygon. That got sniped. I was thinking about Kingdra, but then I was like, do I really want that? Do I really want to get another water type? And then I was thinking maybe Tyrantrum. Drampa was also there, but I decided to get Haxorus because Haxorus is amazing. It's got base 147 attack and base like 97 speed, I think it is, and decent bulk as well. So we can set up on things. We can Sword Dance and Agility, or we can just straight up Dragon Dance. It's a great mon to work with, and yeah, it's definitely a threat. You gotta definitely watch out for this thing. Yeah, it's just a solid dragon type. So now all we need a grass type for our fire water grass, and we need a fairy type for our fairy water or fairy dragon steel core. So yeah, basically just Haxorus. Not gonna really run this thing special very much. It's pretty one-dimensional, but it does its job very well. So next up is Whimsicott. Whimsicott is great. I had it last season. It's grass fairy type. So there we go. That's our grass type. And it's great because it gets Prankster, and it's very annoying because it gets Cotton Guard to triple its defense. It gets Encore, Memento. We could run Z Memento if we really wanted to. We get Leech Seed, we get Stun Spore. Unfortunately, we don't get Spore. I don't know why, but whatever. We're also really fast, base 116 speed. So if we want to run like a choice specs, we could do that. Gets Giga Drain, Moonblast. Yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, pretty cool. Priority Toxic is always nice. And yeah, just awesome skis. Yeah, it's definitely an ache in someone's, that you don't want to deal with a Whimsicott because it's pretty hard to take down. Surprisingly, it's not the bulkiest thing in the world, but it is pretty hard to take it down with that Prankster. So yeah, next up is Uxie. I got Uxie because I was initially going to get Meloetta. That got sniped. That was awful. I really wanted Meloetta because it is a psychic normal type. Even though I already did Diggersby, I was thinking I don't really need a fighting type since Meloetta gets Relic Song, and it can, because of Relic Song, it's going to be able to transform into a normal fighting type, which is with base base 128 attack and speed. Gets great coverage, U-turn, close combat, knockoff, elements of punches. But that got sniped for me, and that really sucked. Um, but I got at the same time, there might be a little bit silver lining there, because I got Yuxi, which is a psychic type. I was thinking about Medicham, that got sniped. So yeah, so I got Yuxi, which is great. Tier 4 monster, definitely cool to have this thing. Gets rocks, it's very bulky. Gets Thunder Wave, U-turn, Heal Bell, a bunch of different coverage moves, so it's hard to set up on. And yeah, it's pretty solid. Next up is Mienshao. I originally was gonna get Mienshao, and then I kind of shied away from that because of Meloetta being able to turn into a normal fighting type. I was thinking that's honestly such a steal, but again, it got sniped, so I had to go back to the drawing board and pick up. I just picked up Mienshao because I thought that it's an exceptional fighting type. It was tier 3. I was initially gonna get Lycanroc Lycanroc Midnight form, because it gets no guard Stone Edge, so that could be cool. But no, unfortunately, that didn't happen. So yeah, I got Yuxi and Mienshao. I feel like Mienshao's good. It gets Regenerator with U-turn, that's cool. Gets Poison Jab, Knockoff, Reckless High Jump Kick could be awesome for us. Can run Calm Mind. You have to respect its special attack stat with base 105. But obviously, it is going to be run mostly physical. But if I need a hidden power, it's definitely a pretty strong hidden power user. Because people are going to only think it's physical, but at the same time, it does get all the hidden powers, obviously. Really good special attack stat for what it's supposed to do. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, next up is Kabutops. I need a rapid spinner, so Kabutops is there. I also know I sniped someone. I'm pretty sure I sniped someone. It is another water type, but at the same time, I'm not going to be really using this every single week. It's a great rapid spinner, or it's not great rapid. It is a rapid spinner, and it's got decent physical bulk. Gets weak armor. Gets Swift Swim if I want to run Rain Dance on Yuxi. Could make a rain team, but you know. So yeah, that's that. Kabutops. Yeah, gets Swords Dance, Superpower, Aqua Jet, Stone Edge, Waterfall, obviously, the like. And yeah, that's a great. I was gonna get Avalugg, but Tyler sniped that from me, and that was honestly just awful. I really wanted Avalugg, but yeah. So that's that. Again, just a rapid spinner, and that's what it does, right? So next up, I decided to pick up. That's the wrong. Right, there you go. Skuntank. I decided to get Skuntank because it gets the fog, and you saw that last slide, but it's alright. Next up, yeah, I got the Skuntank because it's a dark poison type, which I didn't have either of those typings yet. It gets defog. It's pretty solid because it gets Sucker Punch, and Poison Jab, and Crunch, and Pursuit, and Taunt. Unfortunately, it doesn't get Toxic Spikes like Drapion, but Drapion doesn't get defog, which is great because if I need to get hazards out of there and Kabutops does not have a good matchup, then I can bring defog Skuntank. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And Tornadus T does get taunt, so if I need to stop, and it's very fast, so if I need to stop a lead Stealth Rocker, I can do that with Tornadus. But yeah, a pretty solid mon in my opinion. So I'm pretty excited to have this thing on board. And yeah, so yeah, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's got a pretty decent HP stat, like 103, I think it was. It's decently offensive, it's a solid tier 4 in my opinion.